Okay, welcome back. I'm now going to be reviewing Friday's action from the Major League Baseball season. There were 15 games on tap, so let's dive in. Starting in Chicago, as an interleague action took place between the Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels. The Cubs would win this game at 5-1. They're now sitting at 41-48 on the season, 7 games below 500. And after the loss, the Angels are 15 games below 500 with a record of 36-51. Justin Steele got his first win of the season. He is now 1-3. Griffin Canning suffered the loss. He is 3-9. The Pittsburgh Pirates played host to the New York Mets. The Pirates would crush, and I mean crush, the Mets 14-2. They're now sitting at 42-45 on the season, 3 games below 500, while the Mets are 2 games below 500 with a record of 42-44. Paul Skenes, I believe, or Skinnis, is 5-0 on the season after the win. Luis Severino is 5-3 after the loss. The Washington Nationals played host to the St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis would win this game 7-6. They're now sitting at 46-41 on the season, while the Nationals are 6 games below 500. 41-47 is their record. Ryan Helsley got his 3rd win of the season. He is now 3-3. Dylan Floro, I believe, is 3-2 after the loss. The New York Yankees played host to their bitter rival in the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox would get the better of the Yankees on this particular day, 5-3. They're now sitting at 48-39, 9 games above 500. And after the loss, the Yankees are still 18 games above 500, 54-36 is where they stand. Justin Slayton got his 5th win of the season. He is now 5-1, while Tommy Conley is 0-1 after the loss. Kenley Jansen got his 17th save for the Red Sox. Some interleague action took place between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago White Sox. Possibly 2 of the worst teams in the league. Not trying to be disrespectful, but just look at the records. Chicago would come away with the victory in this contest, 3-2, getting their 26th win of the season, but they're still 38 games, I believe, below 500. And after the loss, the Marlins are 28 games below 500, 30-58 is where they stand. Drew Thorpe got the win. He's now 3-1 on the season. Brian Hoeing is 0-1 after the loss. Michael Kopech got his 8th save for the White Sox. Some more interleague action took place in Cleveland as the Guardians played host to the San Francisco Giants. San Fran would double up on Cleveland 4-2. They're now just 1 game below 500 with a record of 44-45. And after the loss, the Guardians are still 22 games above 500. 54-32 is where they stand. Ryan Walker got the win. He is 5-3 on the season. Tanner Beebe is 7-2 after the loss. Camilo Doval got his 17th save for the Giants. Some more interleague action took place in Cincinnati as the Reds played host to the Detroit Tigers. Detroit would win this 5-4. They're now sitting at 40-48, 8 games below 500. And after the loss, the Reds are 4 games below 500. 42-46 is their record. Reese Olson is 3-8 on the season after the win. Carson Spears is 2-2 after the loss. Jason Foley got his 14th save for the Tigers. The Atlanta Braves played host to the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia would win this game 8-6, improving their record of 58-30, while the Braves are 47-39, still 8 games above 500. Aaron Nola is 10-4 on the season after the win. Max Fried, one of the 2, is 7-4 after the loss. Jeff Hoffman got his 8th save for the Phillies. The Tampa Bay Rays played host to the Tampa Bay Rays. So the Texas Rangers played host to the Tampa Bay Rays. Wow. Texas would win this game in a shutout, 3-0. They're now sitting at 40-48 on the season, while the Rays are back to 500, 44-44. Michael Lorenzen is 5-4 on the season after the win, while Shane Baz is 0-1 after the loss. Kirby Yates got his 12th save for the Rangers. A very high-scoring affair between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. 25 runs were scored, 13-12 would be the final score in favor of the Astros. They're now sitting at 46-42, and despite the loss, the Twins are still 10 games above 500. 49-39 is where they stand. Brian King is 1-0 on the season after the win. Pablo Lopez suffered the loss. He is 8-7. Josh Hader got a 16th save for the Astros. Some interleague action took place in Denver as the Colorado Rockies played host to the Kansas City Royals. Colorado would double up on KC 4-2. They're now sitting at 31-57, 26 games below 500. After the loss, the Royals are still 6 games above 500. 48-42 is where they stand. Victor Vodnik is 2-1 on the season after the win. John Schreiber is 3-3 after the loss. Jalen Beeks got his 8th save for the Rockies. The Seattle Mariners played host to the Toronto Blue Jays. 2-1 would be the final score in favor of Seattle. They have now improved to 49-41 on the season, while the Jays are 10 games below 500. 39-49 is where they stand. Luis Castillo got the win. He's now 7-9 on the season, while Kevin Gausman suffered the loss. He is 6-8. Andres Munoz got his 13th save for the Mariners. The San Diego Padres played host to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Another high-scoring game. 10-8 would be the final score in favor of the Padres. They have now improved to 49-43 on the season, while the Diamondbacks are 2 games below 500. 43-45 is where they stand. Stephen Colette got the win. He is now 3-0 on the season, while Paul Sewald suffered the loss. He is 0-2. The Oakland Athletics played host to the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore would win this 3-2, improving the record to 56-32, while the Athletics are 24 games below 500 after the loss. 33-57 is their record. Albert Suarez is 5-2 on the season after the win. Hogan Harris is 1-3 after the loss. Craig Kimbrell got his 21st save for the Orioles. And the last game from Friday took place in Los Angeles as the Dodgers played host to the Milwaukee Brewers. LA would win this game 8-5, improving the record to 54-35. And despite the loss, the Brewers are 52-37, still 15 games above 500. Daniel Hudson is 6-1 on the season after the win, while Elvis Peguero is 5-3 after the loss. Evan Phillips got his 13th save for the Dodgers. Alrighty, that takes care of Friday's recap from the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.